Hey everyone, hope you're all doing well. So this is the 13th update for my Project Tea, the seemingly never-ending project, but I really enjoy doing these monthly updates. It's just fun to talk about the teas that I've been using up, the teas that I've been using and loving. So yeah, I'll get into the video. So I guess I'll start off, there's one tea that I've been working on for, I guess, a long time now. It's the Sullivan Street White Melon. I'm still working on it. I think I've used this maybe once or twice in the last month, so not a ton. I don't have a ton of this left. I really need to just get through this, so I'll make it a goal to finish this up by the end of the year. Hopefully I can accomplish that. So still working on this one. Now I'll show you my empties of what I used up. I used up a lot of herbal teas this month. I have 4 empties to share. So firstly, I have the Tazo Passion Tea. This I use as like an iced tea. So like Starbucks, when you get like the pink one, it's pretty much this. They used to use Tazo, but now it's the Tivana version. But this is really nice iced tea, especially like in the summer. It's nice. It's good if you want something a little sweet, but not super sugary. So I really like to use this as an iced tea. I don't actually use this hot, but iced, it's really, really good. So I did use up that. I used up a Moroccan mint tea. This is from Numi. I've used this up before. I would say this is one of my favorite mint teas. I really like having a mint tea on hand, and this one is really, really nice, so I used up that one. And then I have 2 Yogi teas that I used up. I used up the Honey Lavender Stress Relief. I've gone through so many boxes of this. I feel like I always have this on hand or have this as an empty. Really love this. Really love lavender teas versus like a chamomile. But yeah, I love this one. It's great in the evening time. And then finally, I used up the bedtime tea. Now this one does have chamomile, has licorice root. It just has a lot of the Yogi ones, like have a lot of different like herbs. But this one I like to have on hand. For me, it's more, I don't know if it necessarily helps me fall asleep better. Like if there's nights when I'm like, I need to go to bed, I'll have some of this. I mean, I don't know necessarily if it does anything, but you know, you like to think that it does. But this one is nice. But this isn't one that I would drink like on a nightly basis. I would more drink it like more sparingly. So those are the herbal teas I used up. I did use up 1 black tea. This is the Twinings Irish Breakfast Tea. This I like to like make tea for myself in the morning before I go to work, so I'll use something just like this. So those are the 5 teas I used up. I'll show you, I did get some new ones. So, you know, I used up the Twinings Irish Breakfast, and then I got a new box of it, so that kind of canceled itself out. I did get another Yogi tea. This is the Relaxed Mind. This is sage leaf, lavender flower, nettle leaf. So it does have lavender. It's not as potent of a lavender as the stress relief one. But this is still a nice one. I like to get this one occasionally, just to kind of mix it up a little bit. But this is a good like evening tea that I really enjoy. And then finally, the last tea that I got. This is from David's Tea. So recently, the mall near me got a David's Tea. So super excited about that. And I had gotten previously, I'd used up the Earl's Garden. It's like an Earl Grey tea from David's Tea. So I went into the store. They didn't have it yet, but I just got the regular Earl Grey, which is pretty much the same thing. It's just so good. It smells so good. And I used to think that I didn't like Earl Grey tea, but I've kind of discovered, like, I used the Earl's Garden and I really, really liked it. So I do like Earl Grey tea. It's just, I don't know what I had tried before that I didn't like. But I feel like that's the thing with some things, you feel like you don't like it, but once you have like a good version of it or like a premium version of it, then you're like, oh, I like it now, which is probably not a good thing. But anyway, this one is really good and I've been enjoying it. So finally, I'll go over my tea inventory numbers. So currently green tea, I have 6. I haven't used up any green teas. That's a little bit over what I'd want. My ideal would be 4 to 5. I feel like green tea is always that category that I just have like too many of, but anyway. Black tea, I currently have 3. I'm really happy with that. I have the Irish Breakfast that or like just tea bags, you know, something easy that I could take to work with me. And then I have an English breakfast and then the Earl Grey. So everything I need for black tea. Herbal tea, I currently have 3. So I'm happy with that. It's a good amount. I don't feel like it's too much. But I don't really feel like I'm missing anything necessarily. White tea, I currently have 2. Oolong, 0. So with all the categories except for the green tea, which I could do with maybe like 1 less of, I feel pretty good. So that is everything, guys, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.